Success begins in the mind. To think rich is not about dreaming, it's about a disciplined mental shift. It's about clarity, focus, and action. Every day you wake up, you have a choice to operate in scarcity or to operate in abundance. The wealthy mind operates on principles, not emotions. It doesn't wait for the perfect moment, it creates moments. You see, life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you who you are. And who you are is determined by how you think. Are you filling your mind with doubt, with fear, with excuses, or are you feeding it with belief, courage, and discipline? Your mind is the soil, and your thoughts are the seeds. Plant wisely, because what grows is what you'll harvest. Most people spend their lives reacting. They react to problems, to challenges, to circumstances. The rich thinker, on the other hand, responds. There's a difference. Reaction is impulsive, response is calculated. Reaction is emotional, response is intentional. When you start thinking rich, you begin to understand that every challenge carries with it an opportunity. The question is, are you willing to look for it? Let me tell you, wealth is not money. Wealth is a mindset. Some people have millions but are poor because they are trapped in fear. Others have very little but are rich in spirit, rich in determination, rich in vision. True wealth starts from within. When you shift your perspective, the world shifts with you. Discipline your mind to see possibilities, not limitations. Train yourself to focus on solutions, not problems. When you face adversity, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? This shift in thinking turns obstacles into stepping stones, defeats into lessons, and losses into wisdom. The rich thinker embraces the process because they know growth lies within it. You have to understand this money is attracted to value, and value is created in the mind before it's created in the marketplace. If you want to earn more, become more. If you want better opportunities, become a better person. If you want the world to give you more, you've got to give more to the world. Start asking yourself, how can I serve? How can I contribute? How can I make a difference? Stop waiting for someone to give you permission to succeed. Stop looking for validation. Don't beg for attention. Don't plead for approval. Nobody's coming to save you, and that's the good news, because you don't need them. Everything you need to succeed is already within you. You have the talent, the creativity, the resilience, the drive. What you need is the mindset to harness it. Too many people spend their lives in the shadows, afraid to step into the light because they're worried about judgment, about criticism, about failure. But let me tell you something, those who judge you aren't paying your bills. Those who criticize you aren't building your dreams. And failure is just feedback. It's the universe saying, try again, but try differently. The wealthy mind understands that failure is a part of success. It's not the opposite of winning. It's a stepping stone to it. Every successful person has failed more times than the average person has even tried. The difference? They didn't quit. They learned, they adapted, they grew. So the next time you face a setback, remember this, it's not the end. It's a detour on the road to greatness. Thinking rich means understanding the power of consistency. Success isn't built in a day, it's built daily. It's the small, disciplined actions repeated over time that lead to extraordinary results. It's showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's doing what needs to be done, not what's convenient. It's committing to the process, not just the outcome. The rich thinker surrounds themselves with the right people. They seek out mentors, role models, and like-minded individuals who inspire them to rise higher. Because here's the truth, your environment matters. You can't grow a garden in a toxic wasteland. If you're surrounded by negativity, by doubt, by mediocrity, it will seep into your mind. But if you're surrounded by positivity, by ambition, by excellence, it will lift you higher. Thinking rich also means mastering your emotions. It's not about suppressing them, but understanding them. Fear will come. Doubt will whisper. Uncertainty will loom. But the rich thinker doesn't let emotions drive the car, they let them ride in the passenger seat. Acknowledge your fears, but don't let them paralyze you. Feel your doubts, but don't let them dictate your actions. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. One of the greatest shifts you can make in your thinking is to focus on gratitude. When you appreciate what you have, you attract more of it. Gratitude shifts your energy. It takes you from a place of lack to a place of abundance. When you're grateful, you're telling the universe, I'm ready for more. Start and end your day with gratitude and watch how your perspective changes. Thinking rich means taking responsibility for your life. No excuses, no blaming, no complaining. It's about ownership. If you're not where you want to be, it's not the economy, it's not your boss, it's not your upbringing. It's you. And that's empowering, because if you're the problem, you're also the solution. You have the power to change your circumstances by changing your decisions. The rich thinker invests in themselves. They know that the greatest asset they have is their mind. So they read, they learn, they grow. They seek knowledge not just for the sake of knowing, but for the sake of doing. Because knowledge without action is meaningless. The question isn't, what do you know? The question is, what are you doing with what you know? To think rich is to embrace patience. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, the rich thinker understands that great things take time. A seed doesn't grow into a tree overnight. A masterpiece isn't painted in an hour. Success requires time, effort, and persistence. Stay the course even when progress seems slow, because the richest rewards are reserved for those who don't quit. Thinking rich is about vision. It's about seeing beyond the present and focusing on the future. It's about dreaming big, setting bold goals, and believing in the impossible. But it's also about action, because a vision without action is just a dream, and dreams without discipline remain fantasies. The rich thinker marries vision with effort, belief with execution, and desire with determination. So let me ask you, how are you thinking? Are you thinking rich, or are you letting fear, doubt, and excuses hold you back? Are you focusing on possibilities or limitations? Are you taking ownership or placing blame? Are you investing in yourself or wasting time? The choice is yours, because at the end of the day, your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Decide today to think rich. Decide today to take control of your mind, your actions, your life. Decide today to stop waiting for permission, for validation, for the perfect moment. The time is now. The power is yours. Think rich, act rich, and watch how your life transforms. Success isn't a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. Choose wisely.